Moving to a new country like the UK is an exciting but also challenging experience. Migrants in the UK face a lot of challenges when they initially arrive. New migrants in the UK face a lot of challenges when they arrive, ranging from cultural integration, navigating the healthcare system in the UK, financial challenges, barriers, housing challenges, and a whole lot of challenges. In this video, I'll be discussing the top 5 challenges that new migrants in the UK face and how to go about it. So if you're a new migrant in the UK or you're planning to move to the UK, do good to watch this video to the end, because in this video you will learn the top 5 challenges that new migrants in the UK experience and how to go about it. If you're a returning subscriber to my channel, you are welcome to my channel, and if you're seeing me for the first time, you are also welcome. Do well to subscribe to my channel and click the like button, share my video. If you find content to read, if you find value to it, please like and share. Subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, so let's dive right into it. The top 5 main challenges that new migrants in the UK experience in settling in when they come. The UK has a very rich and diverse culture, and to adapt to it can be overwhelming, especially for adults. Yes, the language barrier, depending on the country you're coming from, the language barrier, there could be language barrier, social norms, all those things can be very, very overwhelming. But in order to adjust, in order to adjust and overcome all of this, you need to join the cultural groups. You need to attend cultural group events in your locality. You need to also be part of what is happening in your neighborhood. You need to you need to identify with your local, should I call it local authority? You need to identify with your local community. Okay, like where, if you move in, wherever you are, your local authority, there's a group, they should have a group. Okay, find out how to join the group of your local community. Okay, that way it will help you to integrate, and then make sure that things that are happening in your community, your local community, that you attend, that way you understand what is happening around you faster. Also, if you have a language barrier challenge, maybe where you're coming from, the first language there is not what is spoken in the UK, it's not English, and you will have a challenge with integrating. Okay, so if you're in such group, UK provides people that have language challenge free training for English. All you need to do is to find out where these lessons are going on. It's free of charge. Like in my local authority, they do the training. It's like a school. You register. Yes, it's free. It's like a school. You go there and you learn from class 1, class 2, just like that. Normal school. You'll be taught how to speak English. Okay, like in my own local authority, it is done in the library. Okay, the school is in the library. You will see the classrooms, different classrooms, where students come in, and based on your class, based on your level of barrier in spoken English, you will join the class that will befit you. All these things are available free of charge. So when you come in and English is not your first language, don't feel left out. Okay, all you need to do is ask questions, find out where these trainings are taking place, and then be a part of it. That way your language barrier challenge will be resolved fast. The next on the list is employment challenge. We all know that it's very important for one to have an employment if you migrated to a new country, but then it's very challenging to find a gainful professional employment, and this is as a result of differences in the job market and qualification from where you're coming from and the UK. UK, they have their own job market. They have their own qualification standard. When you move into the UK newly, these are some of the challenges that you face. Okay, so but the solution is this. First of all, when you come in, update your CV. Okay, when I say update your CV, I mean bring your CV to the standard that is used in the UK. This is something you have to find out. You go online, check it out, bring your CV up to the standard that is required in this country. Then, number two thing most people don't know about this country is that when you're applying, if you finally see a job role that you want to apply for, please go through their website, read it very well. There is what is called person specification. Most people don't know about it. I don't know about it before. If you're applying for a job and the person specification, you don't respond to that person's specification, honestly, you're not getting the job. Because what the person specification section is, there's some things that they listed out. You're going to tell them how you meet with those things. But if nobody tells you, you wouldn't know that this thing, there is a requirement. It's a requirement. It's called person specification. Please, if you're looking for a job, if you're applying for a job, when you go on the company website, please look for person specification. There are specific things that they wrote there. Sometimes it's 15, sometimes it's 10. Each one, tell them how you qualify for each of them. They don't want you to start writing grammar, please. Practical examples of how you qualify for it. So what you're going to do for each of those person specifications, I'm stressing it because it's very important. A lot of people don't know about this, except not looking for a professional job. If you're looking for a professional employment, professional role, you're going to fill the person specification section of the application. So what you're telling them is this: if they ask you any question, you give them practical example of how you have been able to do it. I give you an example. Your knowledge of IT, you're not telling us in the job role that you have handled before, how you used information technology to produce a positive result in the job role that you have handled before. It is very important if you're applying for professional employment in the UK. Please don't forget, it's very important. Now we are moving to the next one, the third challenge that migrants face in the UK, and that will be housing challenge. Housing can be very challenging if you're not prepared for it. I don't know of my video that I haven't talked about being prepared. Housing is very challenging in the UK. Honestly, life here is very, very, should I say cheap or affordable? If not for accommodation issues. Accommodation is the only thing that is very expensive here. If they take away accommodation from people, life here is very, very rosy. Everybody can survive. But of course, they can't take away accommodation. So it's very important, if you're coming to the UK or you're a new migrant in the UK, please look for an affordable accommodation. You don't need to go for the expensive ones. Affordable accommodation is okay for you. Okay, but you can also consider a temporary accommodation where you stay while looking for a permanent accommodation. There are a lot of online sites that you can go for to seek for permanent accommodation. I have done a video before that I listed I gave like two websites where people can actually go and the next challenge that new migrants in the UK face is navigating the healthcare system. The National Health Service, NHS, in UK can be very confusing. Yes, it can be very, very confusing for a new migrant. Yes. How to navigate it, how to register with a GP, it can be very, very confusing. Trust me, for a new migrant. But there's always a solution to it. I get it covered. I've made a video on how to navigate the NHS system in the UK, how to register with a GP, how to, yes, I've made a video on that. But then I'm still going to mention a few things that you need to know. If you're new in the UK and to register with a GP, all you need to do is that wherever you are, go online, search for the nearest clinic in your community, go to their website. There's always register with a GP there. You fill in the form and then they will get back to you. All the documents, just when you get to their website, you'll see everything you need. But if you're not technology savvy, okay, you can ask around and then somebody can direct you to the nearest clinic to where you are living. Walk in there, tell them that you want to register with a GP. They're going to give you, either they give you the link and you tell them that, sorry, I'm not technology savvy or something, then I'm not technology, I can't do it or something. There's always help for everybody in this country. That's just the truth. If you can't do it, they will help you. Trust me. Yes, even if you say you... So the fifth and final point is social integration. Trust me, it can be very, very frustrating if you are isolated or if you feel isolated as a new person. You come into a new country and you don't know nobody, nobody's talking to you, nobody's saying hello to you, nobody's doing anything to you. Some people go into depression when they're in such situations. But please, you don't need to feel isolated. You don't need to go into depression. All you need to do is to make sure you join clubs, social groups. Yes, it can be very busy here. It can be very, very busy here. In this country, it can be very busy. But please find time to socialize. When you come in, find time to socialize. You can join clubs, go online, check for clubs that are around you that you can join. Okay, even if their meeting is once in 2 months, once in 3 months, once a month. Yes, when you go there, you make new friends. You have people that you can talk to. Also online, you can join your local community online, in online platforms. Like where I live, there's something like that. Okay, there's this Hello Neighbor, all those stuffs online. There are a lot of online platforms where you can take advantage of. Instead of feeling isolated and frustrated and left out, go online and join groups that, you at least you have people that you'll be talking with over the phone, okay, and so you don't feel left out. Okay, so that's basically it, because I don't intend this video to be very long. Okay, I've given it to you, everything you need to know, the 5 main points, 5 main challenges that new migrants face in the UK and how to go about it. With you have it. If you're planning to come to the UK, please consider these 5 things when you're coming. Okay, when you come in, please, your CV, very important, bring it up to date. Okay, up to standard. Okay, that's what I mean, bring it up to standard. Very, very important. If you can book your accommodation before coming in, better for you. I'm going to leave some links. Then once you come in, make sure you register with your GP. Yes, a lot of online platforms are there for you to socialize with, so that you don't feel left out. You don't need to go out to socialize. You can socialize with people online and be happy. At the end of the day, you feel like, you have seen people, because sometimes, there's what is called team meeting, where you see people, discuss with them, speak with them, so that you don't feel left out. Okay, so I've come to the end of the video. I hope you've been able to learn some of the challenges that people face when they are newly in the UK. And because you have watched this video, please make sure you plan before you come. Plan before you come, please. Plan. Okay? If you found value in my video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, is your girl. Bye-bye. See you. Bye.